Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay, now that I got my opening music going, this is going to be a little different since my Monday morning podcast is not a sports podcast. This is something very urgent, and it's all about protecting your YouTube channel. Now, let me get into my disclaimer here real quick. Okay, if you're 13 years old or under, please leave this podcast now. This is not directed at children. This is a serious subject, so please leave now. Oops. Okay, let's get into it. It's come to my attention that since, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, sometime around there's been a number of hack attacks on YouTube channels all across the board. Big channels are getting hacked. In fact, there's one channel that lost thousands and thousands, over $10,000 worth of revenue. I'm not going to go into the details on that, but I got credible sources for that. But small channels are attacked. Big channels are attacked. Across the board, there's spammy emails going out, and people are accidentally clicking the links, which if you really understand anything about these links and suspicious emails, you never click them anyway, but people are doing it because they're basing it on fear. But there is a way to protect your channel, because if you click these links and you get attacked, you will lose your channel. Everything is wiped. And then, unless you can appeal and get everything back. And some of these channels, these bigger channels, although they lost like thousands and thousands, they cannot recover that. That's just, but they've got things back, and they've got their channel going again. But they lost about 2 or 3 months, and that's a lot of money. And if you're a channel that is surviving solely on YouTube, if this is your 100% income, this is dramatic. This is like going from what you get all the time to make to absolutely nothing. So anyway, well, let's get into it. And I see a number of channels that don't do this. In fact, I just adjusted it recently. And I'm going to give a shout out to Roberto Blake. He's the guy, but I saw other channels talking about it. But Roberto went into it in detail, and I checked my own channel. He told me what to check, and you go into what you do, and you can fix this. But you're going to want to have, like, if you've got a number of things, you're going to want to have several different email accounts. Trust me, because I've had more than one thing, not just my YouTube channel attack. I've got stores, I've got online gallery, I've got other things. And trust me, they get into everywhere. But we're specifically talking about how you can protect your YouTube channel. Now, you go to your channel, you go into your About section, and if you're really marketing stuff and you want people to contact you, you have the email address in there for people to contact you. But the default email address is your Google address that's associated with YouTube. That's the Gmail address. You need to change that. You need to change that now if you have not already done that. I would suggest that after this podcast, trust me, please listen to the whole podcast first. But once this podcast is over, go into your account, go into the About thing. I have more stuff to add into mine, but then you look at the contact information. You go in there, you edit it, you change the Gmail email account address to an alternate. Now, if you don't already have a secondary, third, or fourth, or fifth email address, you need to set up different email accounts. Get that email account set up, then go in there, edit, and then put it in anything other than the Gmail address that you have in there, because that is what they use. And then once they get in there and you accidentally or you get scared and you click that link, they're going to have your Gmail address, and they're going to go and they're going to hijack your account. They will take over, and there's a lot of things on that account. If you have other things on there, they're going to get into everything. So you really need to do this, and do this, as I said, as soon as this podcast over. If you haven't done that, if you haven't updated your account area on YouTube, you need to do that now, because these attacks are going, and they're going full blast, and a lot of people are losing a lot of money. Some money was being transferred from their YouTube account to some bogus thing in Egypt. And once that money's gone, it's gone. You're not getting it back. And I just don't want to see anybody lose thousands and thousands of dollars because due to some hacker who's just out to steal people's money. And because they are out there. I know this is not a very good thing to hear on Monday morning, but I wanted to get this out. Normally I do my sports stuff, but since my Buffalo team is out of the playoffs, that's a different matter. But so I wanted to do something. This was more important. I would have done this anyway, even if my team was still in the playoffs, because this is such a very important thing, and it just came into my attention about maybe a week ago. But then I got another reminder from a very trusted source just on Saturday, and I thought, well, okay, I need to take action on this, and that's what this podcast is about. Anyway, a little bit of a break here. If you're listening to me on this podcast, this goes directly to my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and then also on my homepage. On my homepage, I have Karl's Corner Podcast. Be sure to subscribe to that, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, because these podcasts go right straight to my podcast channel as well. You'll get all the updates and all that. Plus, I'm now on Reddit. I'm on a number of things. I'm on Spotify. I believe I've been approved for Google Play. I'm all that. You can find my podcast all over the place where you search for podcasts. So anyway, this was really important. So I will let you all go out to your business. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, I'll stay on for a few more seconds, because I'm going to have cards. I have end screens and to other playlists, and plus I have playlists in the description. Go into the description below, click those playlists, because I have a ton of information. Sorry, my voice is cracking, so I need to end this soon. So yeah, go into the description, check my playlist there. Also, go and also if you go to my About page, you'll see various links to things where I can help you grow your channel, and then I have links to my stores and my merch and that sort of thing. So anyway, with that said, have a good day, have a good week, and take care of your channel so you don't lose it. Okay, have a good day.